And the reason why influencers are very effective when it comes to sending or reaching the message to your target audience, because they really understand the content and the message that will resonate to the right target market, to their own community.
So as a brand owner myself, my first advice is to really choose your influencers. So know your influencer's worth.
Dreaming of setting up your own business?
Kasi we have so much to learn. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Once again, it's Joyce Yeo, your Master Mindset. Before you hit the subscribe button, I want you to know that in this channel, I do business and investment opportunities videos. So if you think that you're in the right channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it so I can keep you updated every time I post another video. So how are you, MIFAMILYEO'S? So for today's video, we will be discussing all about influencers or the digital content creator. So they prefer to be called digital content creator ngayon because they create contents. Ayan. And they also, I think also gone are the days that, you know, people are thinking about being an influencer is just a hobby. So it's more of a profession. Okay. So those influencers or the digital content creators, it is their profession. Okay. So yeah, because I got a lot of questions asking on how they can tap digital content creators and how to use them on their brands. Okay, so for this video also is we will be asking some of the influencers that is close to my heart. So I ask for the help ng mga kakilala kong influencer if they can answer some common questions that we think is beneficial for you as a brand if you want to tap them. Okay, I will just give you a brief explanation or an in-depth overview about the influencer marketing. So digital content creators, they are the people or a person who is really engaged in the conversation about consumptions, brands, experiences about products within a certain network or community. Okay, and for the brands, for them to be able to engage in that conversation or in that certain community, they use the power of influencer marketing. So and the reason why influencers are very effective when it comes to sending or reaching the message to your target audience, because they really understand the content and the message that will resonate to the right target market, to their own community. So that's the reason why a lot of brands are using influencers for their brands. Okay, how can you effectively use an influencer for your brand? So number one, you have to focus on the influencer's network, not just the size. Okay, so there are two types of influencers. We have the macro and the micro influencers. For the macro influencers, they are the one who have a large following or a large network. Sila yung mga example, a public figure, an artist, an actress, yan. So, yung mga nasa showbiz, okay? So, those are the macro influencers. And the micro influencers, they have not so large following, but very niche, okay? So, sila yung may certain network. So, if an influencer is vlogging about fashion, makeup, ayan, skincare, so they have the audience na talagang piling-pili na yun lang talaga yung mga nagpa-follow sa kanila is because they are following her or him because of what she does or what she vlog, okay? Kung ano yung ginagawa niya. So, sometimes the problem with macro influencers is, yes, you can reach a wide network, but then you may not have a strong or deep connection to their network. Unlike the micro influencers, they are typically closer with their network. I mean, they are so engaged with them. They share the same beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors about the product. So the authenticity and the effectiveness of their contents, of what they are saying, yan, it will really resonate to their target audience, okay? What I suggest is you find a micro-influencer that tailored fit your products, or you have the same, kumbaga, yung product mo and that influencer, they have, I think, yung connection. Kunwari, I'm the influencer and I mostly vlog about fashion, ayan, and some of the makeup, skincare. So, if you are a skincare brand or an RTW brand, yon, you can tap me as an influencer kasi authenticity is there. So, talagang I can give a well review of your product and I can give justice to your brand, okay? So that's how you choose an influencer. And also, this is one thing that you have to consider. For you to use effectively sa social media, you have to identify the platform that you are using, kung saan nandun yung target market mo. So, if your target market is always on Instagram, yan, check influencers that are really effective when it comes to this platform, okay, sa Instagram. So, you have to really check or research about the influencers. Kung hindi, yan, masasayang lang yung gagastusin mo for the influencer. This is really important to know. There is an ethical way of going into influencer, of tapping into influencer. You don't just ask them to promote your product by merely, kunwari, texting them na, "Hi, can you promote my product?" Ganyan. It's not like that. It's not really ethical to do it. So, what you have to do is describe your brand. You have, pakilala ka. Kailangan mong magpakilala sa influencer. And then, I think the most formal way to do it is through email. So, you can find a lot of, meron naman sila dyan mga landing page, may mga email sila, website, na pwede mo silang kontakin. So, write a letter. Yan, you can get a lot of example letters sa internet. Don't worry, yan, marami kang pwedeng makita dyan na how you can ask an influencer to promote your product. And then ask them, if you are a new brand, I think it's better if you can ask them kung how it goes, kung is it okay to give a product or do you ask a fee, okay? So, don't forget to ask them that kasi wala nang free ngayon, okay? So, you have to be authentic with them. Kailangan formal. And yun, that's how you tap the influencers. So, yan naman, I will show you a video of some of the influencers for you to really know them better, okay? Kung ano ba yung side nila when it comes to brand approaching them, and also kung for you then to know how to choose the right influencer for your product, okay? So, watch it.
Hey guys, and hello to Joyce's followers. She has a couple of questions for me, and I'm gonna try to answer them the best I could, and yeah, I'll get right to it. So the first question is, who is your audience? Statistically, my audience is mainly composed of girls, and their ages are from 18 to like 24, which is very ano naman because I'm 23, so I guess they really resonate with me. That's why they follow me. Why do they read your vlog or watch your vlog? I do try to make my captions and my stories interesting and very substantial. So I feel like, and I hope that they read my captions and watch my stories because they like it, that it actually makes sense, and that they resonate with me. How's your experience working with brands? Working with brands, I still remember the first brand who actually sent me, and I also remember the first brand who actually paid me to post. Working with brands is amazing. You get to try out their products, you get to actually give your honest opinion, you get to post for them. but I do think that it requires professionalism from both ends. So, yun. And I suggest, like, if you're an influencer or if you want to become one, when you work with brands, you really, not naman befriend, but more of be polite to them, because they're the people who will, you know, give you more projects and give you more postings and send you PR. So they're kind of also they're very instrumental in terms of building your credibility. So of course, if you post for nice big brands, that also adds up to your credibility as an influencer, because those brands invested in you. So yeah, it's a give and take. Alright, so what advice can you give to other brands that want to work with influencers? So as a brand owner myself, my first advice is to really choose your influencers. So, like, let me give you a case study. So for me, I own Wave Swimwear, so it's a swimwear line, and of course, I will choose someone who likes to go to the beach or who likes to post bikini photos, because those are the people who can have our potential clientele as followers. So, you know, I'd want to give someone who is a bit credible, like on wearing swimwear or choosing swimwear and the quality and the design and everything. So, yun, number one, choose your influencers. And of course, number two, know your influencer's worth. So, you know, X deals is fine, especially when you're starting up, when you're still starting out, or like when you're still trying to navigate through the e-commerce world. X deal is fine and all. However, you also have to know the value of your influencer. So you set your expectations based on what you propose. So if you propose an X deal, or if you propose a paid post, so iba-ibang expectations yun. And yun, us influencers, we also just want to feel valued by our brands, by the brands who believe in us.
I remember na you have to give them the right compensation, kumbaga. Kasi they can give a lot of value to your products or to your brand, okay? But, yun nga, sinasabi ko, you have to really study, research about that influencer that you are tapping, okay? So, I hope you find this video really helpful for your brand. And yun, if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Bye!